morning, everyone. Take a seat, please. Okay. How are you today? Fine, all right. I'm fine too. Today we are going to continue with lesson 1 on local community and lesson 4, communication. Before we start this lesson, we are going to do a small game in order to revise what we did in the last period. Okay, we are going to play the game on học liệu. Now, the teams are going to send their representatives to the board, right? So team 1, yes, Mạnh Hải, can you come here? And team 2, Minh Anh, you come. All right, so this is the lucky wheel. And I hope that you remember all the phrasal verbs in order to answer the questions correctly and to get as many points as possible. Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
Say it louder. Are you ready?
Yes.
Excellent. Okay, so we start now. Hi, your turn. 60. 60. We will be able to gain 60 in this one. Khôi.
My answer is A, deal with.
Deal with. Agree?
Yes.
Team 1? Yes? All right, let's check it. Good. So the first 60 for team 1. All right, team 2? Anyway, we have points, right? All right, so this is the question for team 2. Tuệ Anh, can you?
I choose A, find out.
Find out. Other people, you agree? Yes, all right. Minh Anh, can you check? Can you click on find out and check? Very good. All right. Good. So it looks good now, right? Hi, can you continue? Wow. 40. 40. Yes, you please. C, come back. Hi, can you check it for her? Click on C. No. Good. So anyway, congratulations to team 1. And, well, a little bit misfortune for team 2. Okay. Right, thank you. Can you come back to your seat? So we will just go through the phrasal verbs. We are not going to compete with one another anymore, right? So this one is find out. Okay. The next one. Yeah, take care of or look after, you know. This one, yes? This one? When you finish school and then you wave goodbye to the teachers and you come back. Very good. This one, what are you doing? What is this person doing? Is it find out? He's just looking for something, right? Let's look for. And the plane is taking off. Very good. And this is get over. Good. Okay, right, so that's it for the previous lesson. So we revised the previous lesson already. We have got some phrasal verbs already. Now we're going to move to our lesson today with everyday English. Okay, so, well, can I ask Minh Phương, could you lend me your pencil? So, here you are, right? Okay, so everyone, I just asked Phương, could you lend me your pencil? And she say, here you are. Good. So this is one way for me to ask for help from Phương. And when Phương say, here you are, she is responding to me. All right. There are more ways in order to say so. So now we are going to listen to the conversation. Okay? When you are listening to the conversation, read in silence. Okay.
Unit 1, Local Community. Page 12, Communication. Everyday English. Seeking help and responding. Activity 1. Listen and read the conversations. Pay attention to the highlighted parts. One.
Do you mind carrying this suitcase for me?
Not at all.
2.
Could you show me how to open this gate, please?
Sure.
Okay, so we have got 2 conversations, right? Now I'm going to play the conversations again. This time I will stop after each sentence and you will repeat the sentence. The conversation is in exercise 1, communication part on your book, page 12. So, can you open page 12 and find the conversation? Okay. Khánh, have you seen the conversation? Did you see the conversation? Yes. All right, that's good. Okay. So, I will play the recording. I will stop after the sentence. Okay. You read aloud and repeat. Try to copy the intonation as well. All right.
1.
Do you mind carrying this suitcase for me?
Can you repeat? Do you mind carrying this suitcase for me? Good. Do you mind carrying this suitcase for me? Suitcase. Okay. All right. Now, next sentence.
Not at all.
Is it not at all or not at all? Okay. So because you are helping other people, we need to show that we are willing to help, right? So be happier with your voice. Okay. Now let's look at the second conversation.
2.
Could you show me how to open this gate, please?
Very good.
Sure.
Okay, right. Now, can you turn to the person sitting next to you and practice the 2 conversations with one another? Very good intonation. Oh, you're alone.
Yes, I'm
All right. Do you mind carrying this suitcase for me?
Not at all.
Can you ask me the second one?
Could you show me how to open this gate, please?
Sure. All right, that's good. Have you finished? Yes, okay. So I will need to get some pairs, reading it aloud, the conversation aloud. Can Song Hà and Minh Anh? Conversation 1.
Do you mind carrying this suitcase for me? Please show me how to open this gate, please.
All right, thank you. Minh Anh, suitcase. All right, don't forget the ending sound, case. Okay, thank you. All right, everyone. So when we look at the conversation, look at the highlighted part here. What structure do we use in order to ask for help? Do you mind? Okay, and could you show me, or could you, right? And in order to respond, then we say not at all or sure. Excellent. So I have got the structure here. Okay, and you can see that when you seek for help, you say, do you mind? And verb, yes, we use general here, right? And could you? Then here should be a verb, yes. And in order to respond, you say not at all or sure. Okay, right. Now, I want you to look at exercise 2, activity 2 in the book. There are 3 situations. Okay? There are 3 situations. What you need to do with the situation is make a conversation with your friends. Okay. So I'm going to show the conversation, or I will show the situation on the board here. Okay. 1, 2, and 3. Once again, you work with the person sitting next to you in order to make these conversations. Okay, right. So, again, how many conversations will you need to make? 3. Yes. One person will ask for help, and the other person will respond. Very good. Okay. Can you work together with this one? When you finish with the first round, you can swap the role with your friend. Okay, so everyone, finish now? Good. So I'm going to call some pairs to make the conversations with one another. Remember that in number 2 and number 3, you will need to provide information. Excellent. You will need to provide further information, right? Okay, so number 1, conversation 1. Conversation 1, yes, 2 of you.
Could you lend me your pen?
Sure.
Thank you.
You can give it to her, right? All right, thank you. The next one, the second conversation. Can 2 of you, Minh Anh and Quyên?
Do you mind telling me the name of the named garbage collector? Not at all. It's June.
Thank you. And number 3, this is the longest one. Yes, Diệu Linh and Tuệ Anh.
Could you tell me where to buy the best fruits and vegetables? No problem. I think you should buy this in the open air market.
Okay. You could buy them in the open air market. Okay, so we have just looked at some situations, some conversations using structures for seeking help and respond, right? Now we will move on talking about places of interest. I have a place here, right? I have a picture of the place here. Now, can you ask me questions in order to know more about this place? Can you ask me questions? Yes? Tú? All right. Can you ask me the question using could you?
Could you tell me where is it?
Oh, sure. It is in Dong Da district. Thank you. Can you guess? No? All right, so more questions. So this is a place in Dong Da district. And what else? What question do you want to ask? Yes. Of course, this is a place that students often come there in order to watch movies. Oh, what's it? What's it? So because you asked 2 questions, so I show you 2 pictures. Oh, what's it? Yeah, Zahan?
I think it's National Cinema Center.
Excellent. National Cinema Center. Do you think so? Yes. All right, so I'm going to show you the picture of National Cinema Center. This is a place of interest in our community, right? Now, another question for you. Can you tell me the name of some places of interest that you know? So, places of interest. What can be some places of interest? For example, I have here a cinema. What else? An amusement park. Very good. Amusement park. And somebody from here. Yes, Ha Phương, can you help?
Maybe a shopping mall.
A shopping mall, yes. So over there, yes, Khôi?
It's the museum.
Museum, very good. Oh, you have excellent word stress with this word as well, museum. And who else? Do you want to mention some place, Ngọc? The playground. Do you often go to the playground? How often do you go to the playground? 3 times a week. Oh, okay. But yes, playground is also a place of interest. Good. How about others? Nhi, have you got any place? The coffee shop. Yes. If you have a coffee shop which is very famous, then you can consider it a place of interest as well. Yep. Okay. So I just put it here, the famous cafeteria, okay, or coffee shop. And we learned in lesson 1, craft village. Do you know this one? You know, craft village. Do you still remember? Yes. For example, Bát Tràng. Yes, Bát Tràng is a craft village. Good. Now, there will be 2 people, right? They are going to talk about the different places of interest. But before they speak, before you listen to their talk, I want you to watch a video clip about the place. While you are watching the video clip about this place, you will need to answer the following question. Firstly, where is the place? Second, who or what can you see in the video, right? And next one, the activities, or what are the people doing in that video clip, right? So we will watch first, and then we will take notes, okay? Okay, so this is a group, right? You are the other group. It's rather big. Okay, so you have got the pen and the paper with you, right? So in the paper, each person will write on 1 space, right? We have the following information. First, where. Next one, who and what. And 2 people will write about the activities. Okay, so now I'm going to play the video. This is very short one. You watch the video first. I give you 1 minute to write down the information that you can remember from the video. You ready to watch? Alright, so now comes the second video. Now the second video. Are you ready for the second one? Same question, okay? Okay, start writing. Okay, so I see that all the groups have finished. Now we are going to type the poster of one of the groups. Okay, the other group, can you follow the information on the poster and check whether you have that piece of information or not? So, well, this group, can you take a picture here? Can you tell the class the information that you have got on your poster? People in the class, if you have the same information as this group, you put a tick next to the information. Alright, can you start?
So in the video 1, we see the Nguyễn walking street, and in the video 2, we saw the Sydney Opera House.
People are eating food and walking in the street. In the video 2, people were sitting on the side of the river, inside the river, and seeing the bridge and the Opera Sydney House.
Okay. Right, and all the activities, so you need to turn around the paper, right?
So in the video 1, we saw that people are walking on the street and they are having lunch at the restaurant, which MINH saw that is a Pizza for Peace restaurant. And in the video 2, we saw that people are walking alongside the river and having dishes at the restaurant aside the rivers, and they are also relaxing and watching the Sydney Opera House.
Right, very good. So big applause for them. Alright, thank you, Daman's group. You can come back to your seat. The other group, have you got any more information than this group? So, what more information do you have?
Walking street, we also see people taking photos and also talking to each other.
Alright, so in MINH Street, people are taking photos and talking to each other. You agree? Yeah, okay, so we have that also. Yes, thank you. Okay. So we see a lot of activities going on at different places, right? Now, in the listening, the two friends are going to tell us more about what they do and what they see at this beauty place. Before listening, just one more question. Do you recognize this word in the video about Sydney Opera House? What is it? What is it? In Vietnamese, it's okay. Oh, yes. And the English name for this one is
Seagull.
okay. Right, everyone, can you repeat?
Seagull.
Seagull. Okay. Can you tell him? Very good. Okay, and this is the place where people can just only walk, and they can't ride a bike or a car there. So it is a
Walking street.
walking street. Another word for walking street is
Pedestrian street.
good. Now let's listen.
Pedestrian street.
Pedestrian street.
Okay, once more.
Pedestrian street.
Pedestrian street.
Good. So that's it. Are you ready for the listening? This one. Okay. So in this listening, who are talking? Who are talking?
Minh
And
Me.
Mira. Okay. What do you need to do when listening? Fill in the blank with no more than
2 words.
2 words. Okay. Can I do 3 words here?
No.
No. So remember, just only 2 words. Okay. Now let's fill in the blank one by one. Number 1, what should we fill in here? A number. Yes. How about number 4? Also number. Number 2. We get 2 here.
Words.
Yes, of course we're doing the word. A time. For example. Okay. Every week, every day, every month, every time. We're not going to do it every time here. Yes, every day, every week, every month. That's sort of every, right? And number 4, get 3. So we have to listen for children's activity, right? They're looking for something. Yes, this is a noun. Yes. And number 5, is it a noun again? Or an adjective? A verb. What is the form of the verb? Can I read it? Verb in yes, in form, right? Because we have running here. So this one should be a verb in form. How about number 6? A noun again, right? And number 6 is about parents. Number 5 is about children. Good. Okay, can we do it now?
Yes.
So I'm going to play the recording now.
Unit 1, Local Community, page 13, Communication, Places of Interest. Activity 4, listen to Bin and Mira talking about a place of interest in their community. Fill in each blank with no more than 2 words and or a number. Bin from Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. My favourite place of interest is Nguyen Hue Pedestrian Street. It's in the centre of the city and only a kilometre from our house, so we walk there every weekend. It's used for pedestrians only and is very popular, especially at weekends and during Tet. My sister and I enjoy the music that street bands play and look for our favourite books while our parents look around. Mira from Sydney, Australia.
Of all the attractions in Sydney, I love the Opera House the most. It's one of the most famous performing arts centres in the world. Our family goes there twice a month because it's about 5 kilometres from our house. My brother and I are fond of running up and down the stairs and feeding the seagulls. Our parents love having a drink and talking to each other.
Right? Okay. Do you need a second time right now? So, all right. So before we listen again and check, can you swap your book or your notebook? Compare the answers with one another. Right? Look at your friend's answer. You can share the same answers with yours. Well, can anyone tell me your answers at this moment? Number one. What do you have for number one? 1 kilometer. I will just note it here. Okay. This is Phuong's answer. So number one, 1 kilometer. Number two, can you? Phuong again. Minh Phuong. Weekends. Number three, can I ask somebody who haven't talked before? Yeah, you please. Favorite book. Oops. Good. Number four, can you? 5 kilometers. Do you need kilometers? Or just only 5? 5. Okay. Number five. Can you over there show me? Yes? Feeding. Thank you. And number six, can you? A drink. Alright, so let's start with the first one. I will stop at the information that you need.
My favourite place of interest is Nguyen Hue Pedestrian Street. It's in the centre of the city and only a kilometre from our house.
So, number one, just only 1 kilometre from our house. So you can fill in with a number or a word. This one. Alright, let's check number two.
So we walk there every weekend. It's used for pedestrians only and is very popular, especially at weekends.
Okay, so we have here every weekend. Alright, good. Number three.
And during Tet, my sister and I enjoy the music that street bands play and look for our favourite books while our parents...
And look for
Favorite books.
Alright, favorite books. Remember the S here. Okay. Do you have an S at the end of the books? Yes? Have you got it? Good. So pay attention to the plural here. Books.
Let's look around. Mirror from Sydney, Australia.
Of all the attractions in Sydney, I love the Opera House the most. It's one of the most famous performing arts centres in the world. Our family goes there twice a month.
So we have got the twice a month. The information that they gave us already.
Mirror from Sydney, Australia.
Of all the attractions in Sydney, I love the Opera House the most. It's one of the most famous performing arts centres in the world. Our family goes there twice a month because it's about 5 kilometres from our house.
It's about 5 kilometers from our house. Yeah.
Brother and I are fond of running up and down the stairs and feeding the seagulls. Our parents
And feeding, yes, feeding the seagulls.
love having a drink and talking to
Parents love having a drink. Good. Alright, so we have got the answers here. Now you can check your friends' answers. Now look at this one. If we want to know about the favorite place of somebody, what question can we ask? for the place. What is
your favorite place of interest?
Very good. What is your favorite place of interest? Good. If we want to know the distance, then we ask, can you, Phương? How far is it from your house, or how far is it from here? Good. Asking about frequency, can you speak loud, okay? How often do you go to that place? Okay. And finally, if we want to know about the activities, then Mạnh Hải, we ask, what do you do there? Right. So in the next activities, we are going to ask and answer questions in order to know more about the place that we like, the favorite place that we like. Can you help giving it to your friends? Can you pass it to your friends? Can you divide it to your friends over there? Đứng lên chia cho các bạn một chút. Over there. Everyone, have you got a paper with you? Right. So now, first, you think about your own favorite place of interest. 1 minute. Write down the information on the column U. Just wait for your friends to talk. So need to add the activities as well. This is a final column. All right, so time's up for your preparation. Now I want you to turn to the friends sitting next to you. Okay? Ask and answer one another the questions here. When your friends answer, write down his or her answer in friend one's column. Okay? So ask your friend's question and write down the answer. Say it, don't just copy it. So you need to speak with one another. Ask the questions. Okay? Ask your friends the question. Okay? So write her name here. Okay, so now we move to the second round. In this one, you will talk to another friend. Okay? With this one, you are not talking to the person next to you, but you talk to the person behind you or in front of you. All right? So, yeah, you will need to turn back. Those who are on the first round, we need to turn back, right? And talk to the person right behind you. Okay. The two girls here, yes, you turn back. So you talk to him. You talk to him and you need the information. You talk to her and you need the information from her. All right, class. Okay, listen to me. Can you hear me? All right, say it louder, please. Can you hear me? Yeah. Good. So you have talked to two friends already. Now we are going to share the information we get from our friends with the whole class. All right? I will need some people to go to the board and report the information that your friends tell you. You talked to two friends, but you will need to choose one of them. So, Diệu Linh, are you going to talk about yourself or your friends? All right, so you will talk about Tuệ Anh's favorite place, not about you, right? Okay, can you come here? We are going to listen to Tuệ Anh's talk. While you're listening, pay attention, right? Whether she provides all 4 pieces of information or not, and make comments in terms of her pronunciation. All right, thank you. Can you go on?
I talked about Tuệ Anh. She said her favorite place of interest was Đinh Tiên Hoàng pedestrian street. It's about 5 kilometers far from her house. She said she went here every weekend, and her favorite activities is eating chocolate ice cream.
Eating chocolate ice cream, yes. Okay, any other activity? Yeah, that's all. All right, thank you. Okay, big applause for her. All right, so now, did she mention all 4 pieces of information? Yes. Any comments about pronunciation? Is it good? Yeah, it's good? So if it is good, so send her a like. All right, that's great. Diệu Linh. So that place is 5 kilometers, right? 5 kilometers from Tuệ Anh's house. So you need an X after kilometers. All right. All right, so we have another person who volunteers to talk. Oh, a lot, right? The monitor. Hà Phương, can you?
I talked to Nancy, and I will talk about her favorite place of interest. It is the Lotte West Lake. It is about 10 kilometers from her house, and she goes there once a week. She goes there once a week, and her favorite activities are shopping, participating a workshop, and going to see.
That's good. So send her a like again. Thank you. All right. So here we are moving to the end of the lesson. So let's once again review what we have done today. Okay? So first, everyone, did we ask for help and respond? Yes. What structure do you use to ask for help? Do you mind? Or could you? Yes. How do you respond? Not at all. Sure. Excellent. So I can put a tick here. Okay. How about the second one? Did you listen to your friends talking about places of interest? Yes. Okay. How many friends did you talk to? 2. Are the information, the other pieces of information they told you interesting? Okay. So I'm happy to know that. All right. And did you talk about your place of interest? No? No or yes? Yes or no? Yes. You talk about it. Yes. Did you mention all 4 pieces of information needed when talking about the place? Yes. Okay. So put a tick here. And now the final question. Did you show your appreciation to your friends' favorite place of interest? No? Yes? Did you compliment them? Yes? Some yes, some no? All right. But anyway, it is necessary, right, for us to respect other people's liking as well as appreciate their own interests. Okay, so that's what we have. For the homework, of course we need to do homework, right? So you will need to do speaking exercises in the workbook. I have assigned this one to you on hopliao.vn. This one, So let me show you. Okay. So this is the speaking exercises that you will need to complete at home. These are all in your workbook. All right, and as usual, I assign this one to our class. All right, so again, the homework is on our workbook, right? And you will need to do 3 speaking exercises here. I assign the speaking activities for you on hopliao.vn, right? So 9, 8, 10, you see yours. I will set, no, this time I will not set a deadline for this one. Anyway, remember to complete these exercises before the next class. So until now, have you got any further questions about the lesson? No? If not, then we are going to finish right now. Thank you very much for your participation.